Performances on beam, is it too late? Well, time will tell.
Can't read a lot in that face, can you?
No, now this is Alia Mustafina, the gymnast so much expected from.
Well, that's almost written on their face, isn't it? Expectation, the weight of it.
Yeah, everybody thought she was going to take the world by storm. She kind of did for a short while, and then she got injured, and she still just doesn't seem to have put things back after that injury. Just waiting for the previous gymnast, Sidorova. Just waiting for her score up, so yeah, Mustafina would be the second to go. Russia lying in 5th place after the last rotation, after a shaky start on beam. Just need to get that confidence and plough on through.
But it's out of the way now, Matt. Beam is out of the way with not so much damage.
Alia Mustafina, second of Russia's gymnasts, now 17 years old.
Lovely dramatic flourish to set it up. Now this is vital for a team. Nice high in the double tuck Arabian, and just skips out under control. Very nicely done. Plenty of power through the flick. 2.5 twist, full twist, and just squeezes the toes inside of the area. Well, she's unleashed a very, very good performance so far. You could see the expectation was weighing on her at the start, but this, very impressive. Look at that, drifting through the complicated spin. Pace back there, and it'll be expensive. First clear error. Oh. Easy. Lovely, effective change of tempo and movement. She had one, just paced back in the double tuck. What's she going to do here? Triple twist and bounced, lurched to one side, so that's going to be expensive too.
Well, the European champion in the all-round from 2 years ago does her best to help Russia claw their way back up the standings, but they don't seem to be making much of an impact. Look at Haidu. She's actually the 3rd performance on high bars for Romania.
Good handstand position, nice pike in and out. Now little scrappy on the Ginger somersault, legs came apart. Oh, and a little bent legs and close on the front somersault. But good lines, good style. There are only very little errors. She's working her way through. Stalled it in and out to handstand. The full pirouette, have to include that. Winds up, gains power, full twisting double back, very well negotiated landing. Not a bad routine on a piece that Romania normally struggle on.
Well, they look like they're on song, and they look like they could well be taking gold, Mitch.
Typical attack though, isn't it? It's typical, they're gritty. That wasn't the cleanest of catches, and she wrestled with the thing and got it back into routine shape. That's typical of the Romanian approach to any competition.
And
make good the damage.
It's that hunger, isn't it, and that need which seems to be lacking as far as Russia are concerned at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the difference between the two teams at the moment. So gritty and lovely touches, as Chris was saying. She has good techniques and a very nice dismount.
Not the huge difficulty we'll have seen from some gymnasts, but you have to temper difficulty and style. It's no good just going flat out for difficulty.
Don't mean to be the bringer of bad news, but Hannah Whelan's just come off beam.
Oh.
Mustafina 13.933. Well, it just doesn't seem to be happening for Russia. Grishna for Russia.
Do you know what?
Russian gymnast.
Man, coming out of that 1.5 twist and then poking up into the multiple twist at the end of it. Beautiful, light touch. Lovely, lovely tumbling. And this is the sort of magic that you expect from Russian floor. I just hope she can keep it up. Yeah, 2.5 twist into full twist. This is lovely to watch. And again, just pops it up. There's a lightness and there's a composure about this. This is a performance. And Christine will have something to say about dropping the heel that early, I'm sure. What a pity. Very, very nice tumbling. A little deep on the double pike, but I thought it was a lovely performance.
It's beautiful. Well, she was a former junior European floor champion, and that's why.
Very much in the classical Russian style. Everything performed with such control. Legs straight all the time. Beautiful work.
I do for bars, 13.833. So 87 over, well, 87.39. Jordache, a chance to see her Jordache, a chance to see her bars routine.
Very smoothly from the low bar to the high, just a small split of the legs. Now that was a good Jaeger somersault. She caught on the straight arms, clean with that pirouette. Another high release. Oh, she's linking the skills well, isn't she? One difficulty straight into the next. That's how the difficulty builds. That's how she gets her start score up. Another pirouette, straight into a full twisting double back. Really good, solid performance.
And 14.333. If you liked what you saw there, you can see it again in the bars final.
Well, I'll tell you, they've made good of their bête noire. Always on bars, you wondered whether Romania were going to go through. But this is the sort of work. It was fluid, it was confident. Again, it has that attack.
Well, Great Britain have faltered on beam, so the question is, how consistent can France be now? So they were up there with the best, and they're going to be competing on bars as well. So Gail Nice for Belgium. She's doing 3 pieces for the Belgian team. Here she goes on vault.
Striding purposely and with good effect. Not the most difficult vault, but cleanly performed. Great opportunity for Belgium here in this final. It's a first ever, isn't it, Chris?
Believe so, and it's always a little bit nerve-wracking if you've not done finals before, and quite tiring because you've already had all that adrenaline of competing and qualifying, the excitement of qualifying, and then you have to come out and do it all again. But this was a good vault. Lovely straight body shape, tiny bit offline.
Sabatou, first of the 3 French bars competitors. This is her first European Championships.
And lovely height and flight. hops the hands into reverse grip, into the Jaeger. Gymnasts have to swing in over grip and under grip. They have to show more than one grip. And then she swings down to that low bar well. Keeps the swing going really well. Shows her close bar element. That's an element close to the bar. And her full pirouette. Speeds up, up she goes. Double straight dismount, big step on landing. But good style, she doesn't look so impressed.
Pinged off the bottom of the bar, worked hard to pike it to try and get it round, then stretched the second and had a problem.
Well, it's coping with that pressure, isn't it? They were lying in second after the last rotation, so, you know.
Lovely clean touches, very confident work, and the legacy of Le Penic. The French very good on bars. And look, she decided to lay the second one out after piking the first and just didn't have enough.
Terry Grandry. Again, her first European Championships. There's so many new gymnasts. See that, Julie Crockett. Swap the order of their vaulting. Judy Crockett for Belgium.
Springs down the runway. Oh, handspring, full twisting front. Tuck position. A little bit flat, I thought, and it doesn't look so spectacular. You really got to poke it up, and if you're piked, of course, it's more impressive. Straight, more impressive again.
It seemed to happen with ease, though.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a variety of vaulting. Quite a difficult vault. You have to have good spatial awareness. She lifts up into the air, into the tuck front somersault, half turn, and then another half. Quite difficult to make a really clean landing because you don't see the floor.
And the shape doesn't lend itself to twisting easily either.
Agostini for Italy. She's the second Italian gymnast. Her first and only piece for Italy.
And the Italians usually very good gymnasts on the beam. Lovely supple work there. You see her take her head right back. Free walkover, just a pause before she goes into the backflip and layout somersault. That time the leap linked to the tuck back, the sheep jump. All these moves added together, the most difficult 8 moves added together to give the gymnast start value. High front somersault, stamps it out. Just the slightest hesitation, but she's setting herself up here for the dismount. A hurdle step into a round off double pike, well negotiated.
Well, Italy were in 4th after the last rotation. Judy Crockett for Belgium scores 14.233. Puts them up into 4th. Italy looking for that top 3. Dauphiné, bars. There's the last of the French gymnasts, 16 years old. She qualified 3rd for the bars final, looking to post a big score here.
Full clear circles, very difficult skill to do, and she dragged into the handstand a little bit, so slightly faltering on the start, but now she's picking it up beautifully. Lots of height in the transfer pack, and that was clean with time. And she's away now. Oh, and she's clattered into the bar on the Ginger. What a pity. She faltered at the start and then got it together again, and then that problem.